All right, shalom, shalom. We're coming out of Lion's Den of Yasharala camp. We got a lesson, Lord willing, edifying to the hopefully elect out there. And first and foremost, before we get started, we want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son in their proper true names in the Hebrew tongue. Kal, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Quadash, Ma'amath. All right. Yeah, man, basically we got a lesson.
Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders, and also double honors to our elder, Harawan Ban Yasharala of the Lion's Den camp here in Jacksonville, Florida as well. And also shalom to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and the Akwakim that believe around the four corners of this earth.
Hey, come on, big salaki on that one.
I'm Nakar Karal Ban Yasharala, just the brother Arakar. You know what I'm saying, Ban Yasharala, and we coming out of the Lion's Den camp, and today we'll be coming out with a lesson.
Gone. Yeah, man, and basically with that lesson, man, I don't know, I was moving a little too fast with that one, huh? But man, basically with the lesson today topic is, man, being those examples of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, those spectacles of light of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. And me and another brother had went to the store the other day, man, and I seen a younger brother that me and a couple other brothers that used to be a part of the camp used to teach, man. Younger dude, he probably like 20, 22 now. He was like, hey, man, what's such and such and such, man, what they doing, what they got going on? Damn, shit, that's it enough, man. Like, damn, what they back in the world? Yeah, pretty much, man, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you got to make sure you hold on to this thing tight, man. You got to protect yourself within this truth, you know? All right, I always have your mind, all right, focused on the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know,
as it says, roughly paraphrasing, I might get it. You know what I'm saying? No man having put his hand to the plow looking back into the world is fit for the kingdom. So if you put your hands on the plow, you go through Passover after Passover, or because that's like a renewing of your vows to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So if you put your hands on this plow, you put your hands to do this work, and then you stop. What the Lord tells you, like if you stop and look back, the Lord says you're not fit for the kingdom, for one, and then secondly, He has no pleasure in the man that draweth back into the world, just roughly paraphrasing. So it's like if you put your hands on this plow and you don't continue working and you stop, your work's not gonna follow you back into the world.
You can't be dependent on the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Can't depend on you to get the work done. Why? Because shit. Oh man, damn, my leg hurting today. I don't feel like pushing the plow, whatever the case may be, So, hey, with that being said, as scripture say, always be apt to teach, meaning be ready to teach, always ready to do the work, All right, so, goddamn, bro. So, with that being said, hey, you always got to be hot, fervent for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. If a task is placed in front of you, hey, shit, you got to make sure that you get that task done, You can bring
First Timothy.
Yeah.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12. It says, "Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity."
Man. So, hey, you want to be that example, man. Let no man take thy youth, all right? So you want to be that example, all right, of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai out here to the world, out here to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Why are you being that example? The same way the Lord Yahweh Shai was that example for us in order to obtain salvation, all right? We got out, no servant is greater than his master, man. So he got out here and showed us how it's done. So we out here doing what we ought to do, what we're supposed to do, what we're commanded to do in order to obtain salvation, in order to fulfill the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai words, man. So while we doing it, we got to make sure that we continue to do it and do it the right way, do it the proper way, do it the way that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai have established, has commanded us to do it, for us to be examples and to everybody else, man.
Precept.
You got it.
This 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 2, it says, "Feed the flock of Yahweh which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, but not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind." So we're to feed the flock of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We are to issue the proper provender to our people, rightly divide the word of truth, and we must take the oversight. We must take it to heart, take it to mind, not by constraint, not by but more of willingly, doing it willingly. Like, okay, the Lord says, so you ready to teach. You know what I'm saying? Not for filthy lucre, not for money, not for gain, even though the Lord tells us if we do this work, we're going to get a gain. You know what I'm saying? We just got to be patient. We got to stay the course. But the Lord tells us to do it willingly, not for filthy lucre, not for money, but of a ready mind, being apt to teach, being ready to speak at any point, even when you don't want to.
Good.
Especially when you don't want to.
Discipline.
Yeah, and I'm just speaking from my own personal. So a lot of times I don't be want to talk. I don't be want to talk after so much. I say after so many times, like, oh, okay, you ain't getting it. So I'm finna shut up. But nonetheless, we are to be willingly teach, apt to teach. And we must do it not by constraint, but of a ready mind, meaning ready to teach, doing what we're supposed to do. I'm gonna go back.
Oh, you good.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, man, Slocky, y'all keep seeing me looking all around the place, man. There's a lot of movement up there.
But it is.
Other than that, though, shit, we good, just,
God.
you know, stand on the swim.
Oh, snap me, baby. There we go. All right, I'm going to go back to
1 Timothy chapter 4,
First Timothy.
verse 13. Matter of fact, how about I'll pick up from there? You can grab Matthew 5 and 13. Con. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, and I'm going to pick up from verse 13. It says, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which is given thee by prophecy with the laying on of the hands of the presbyterian. Is this? Yeah, this is the right one. So come, man. Hey, you want to be, it says, neglect not the gift that is in thee. So neglect not the gift that is in thee. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gave us this gift of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to be able to understand these scriptures, man, to be able to understand what his will is, to be able to understand and carry out what he commanded us to do, you know. So with that being said, neglect not that gift that is in thee. Neglect not that gift of prophecy, man. God. Neglect not that gift for the spirit, all right? Why? Because everybody doesn't have the spirit of the Lord, man. All right. Hey, some have the spirit of the world. Majority have the spirit of the world, but hey, it's only a selected few. All right. That selected few cluster of greats that the Lord kept for himself that have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. The knowledge of the Lord. All right. Instead of the knowledge of the world. All right. Hey, anytime too. Verse 15, 1 Timothy chapter 4. It says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. So come, man. Hey, shit, if you go do something for the Lord, do it fully, do it wholehearted. Don't half-ass it, whole-ass it, man. So, hey, with that being said, hey, you got to get out here and be 10 toes for the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, Sirach chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee, man. So you got to fight for the Lord. You got to fight for the truth, all right, in order for him to fight for you. So with that being said, if you're not out here teaching the truth no more, if you're not out here being an example, all right, exalting the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, how you expect him to protect you? How you expect him to have insurance on you, man? You know, hey, shit, hey, hey, shit, something get ready to go wrong or whatever the case may be, hey, he swoop in and, hey, heal everything up, get everything right, whatever the case may be, man. So with that being said, if you're not doing his work, how do you expect for him to work for you? If you're not working for him, how you expect him to work for you, you know?
This says meditate. Meditate means to think upon. Keep it like literally think on it. Like you think about what you're gonna do day by day, or whatever you're gonna do in a day. You think about whatever actions you're gonna take to achieve said goal. The Lord tells us to do the same exact thing. Meditate, think upon it, think about the scriptures, think about have it on your mind consciously to do for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Think about it, like make a conscious decision to think about it. Okay, let's use an example. Okay, I done watched a couple of videos here and there. I done did this and that, but what can I read? Okay, I done been running around all day, for 45 minutes to an hour. What lesson or what am I going to read, or what video or lesson or video episode that I'm going to watch when I get back home or while I'm out and about? Let me hop on a lesson real quick and listen to said Akim dealing with whatever topic. Meditate on it. Think about it. That's what it means to meditate, meaning to think upon it.
Go on. It say that thy profiting may appear to all. So with that being said, while you focused on the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua wholeheartedly, you know, as the brother just said, man, hey, going all out for the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Everybody else, while you doing that, they see that you 10 toes about the Lord. As the Lord Yahushua himself said to his own parents, man, hey, don't you know that I'm about my father's business, man? And that's how we ought to be too as well, man. Not necessarily disrespecting nobody or anything like that, but just knowing the severity of our job, you know?
Standing on your square. As our elder say, being 10 toes down.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like just right over left, blow for blow, toe to toe, hand over fist, like, nah, this is my stance, I'm not moving. You know what I'm saying? Standing on your square. Being solid in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Plain and simple. That was it.
Verse 16 of 1 Timothy chapter 4. This is the last one. It says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So come, man, if you continue in the doctrine, if you continue to do the will of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, guess what it says? It says, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So you go save yourself and the ones that you be an example to that's following after you, man. Why? Because you showing them how to do the things that are pleasing to the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And by you doing that, and they see you being blessed by the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ratas, I will part of that number, because we're about to get ready to go through the what's the word?
Jacob's trouble?
Yeah, Jacob's trouble.
Tribulation?
But shit, we about to go through the nitty gritty pretty much.
A time of testing and trial.
So man, we about to go through a severe time of testing and trial, man. So with that being said, you're gonna have 2/3 of our people out here dropping dead left and right, you know, from famine, from the sword, whatever the case may be. Hearts failing them just
for fear from the sights that they're seeing. They're gonna be giving up the ghost, finishing with all they living.
You know how overly dramatic our people is, man. Damn, I can't go to the club no more, man. What I'm finna do? They all got this. Like, you know, just idiotic stuff, man. You know, just something as simple as that. Dang, bro, I ain't finna be in this house all day. Shit, but we on lockdown. What you gonna do? Shit.
Be in this house all day.
Hey, it's a command to drop you on site if you go out there. Like, what you finna do? You know? Man, like, hey, I gotta go out there and play ball or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, hey, come on, man. Yeah. So, by you doing the things that are pleasing to the Lord within that time, man, people not gonna have any substance to eat or whatever the case may be, but they're gonna see that you being well taken care of, man. As scripture say, man, at famine and destruction thou shalt laugh, all right? So, and why is that so? By us doing the things that are pleasing to the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's gonna make sure that we're okay within these times, man. So by us doing the things that are pleasing, all right, to the Lord, the rest of our people, of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, they're gonna see, damn, hey, shit, who he say he served?
Yeah, they not getting broke like dishes like we is. They actually being protected. Things are happening and ain't nothing coming their way. So that's gonna cause people, women in particular, to draw towards us. You know, but that's also going, if somebody, like, let's say somebody was not believing, that's also going to cause them to believe in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, because it's still going to be people that's going to be turning to the Lord, and they're going to catch that small window before the Lord says, okay, time up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to catch it. They're going to get in at the last minute. But a lot of our people, you know what I'm saying? They going to miss that opportunity. They're going to miss that window. And when it comes down to it, they gonna be clueless of why these things are happening to them, why they catching so much hell, why is this and why is that and this, that, and the third, you know.
Roughly paraphrase what it say in 2nd Ezra 16, for all these scourges of amendment, they basically didn't turn from their wicked ways, man. Why? Because they didn't understand the judgment that was coming down upon them, man. Oh shit, it'll blow over. Yeah, you're right. But hey, shit, the same must know it after death by pain.
They're not always mindful of the scourges that was sent by the Heavenly Father to correct them. So eventually, it's gonna happen, and then once whatever said scourges come and then pass and it die down, they're gonna go right back into what they was doing. Because they ain't gonna be thinking about it. Why? Because if you go to Ecclesiastes, you know what I'm saying, because sentence, you know what I'm saying, we'll just roughly paraphrase, against an evil work, because sentence is not executed speedily, therefore it's gonna be in their mind to continue to do evil. until the Lord show up. When they see Yahweh Shai and the angels, and they getting hit with these right hand thunderbolts, they get, of course, Jacob's trouble and various other things that the Lord is going to use as judgment, teeth of wild beasts and everything, apparitions. They're gonna be dying up out of Salaki, but they're gonna be getting up out of here because of stuff they think they seen.
Come on, hey, like you say in Wisdom of Solomon, shit in the corner. Everything dark around you, hear sounds and everything. You over there going crazy. That's what happened during the time of the first Exodus, man.
Yeah, that happened in Egypt.
Right, come on.
And they was from things they thought they saw, from things they thought they heard. The Lord just covered them with darkness and just let sounds, and their mind just went. They was finishing with all they living and everything.
Turning to maniacs, man. And that just let you know the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh darkened their veil, man. So with that being said, those that was a part of the wicked then, they was the only ones weren't able to see. But far as the rest of the world, they were able to see, man.
They were able to see what was going on. Because you got to think, say the darkness fell upon the Egyptians, but when it came down to Israel, Yasha Allah, wasn't nothing happening to them. Jake was still over there cooling, chilling and everything.
Come on. So that's why we got to continue to do this work for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, shit, what job you been on? You ain't get no work. You think you was going to receive a reward and get paid? Shit, they going to get your ass up out of there, man.
All the way.
Come on, man.
Esau don't play.
Come on. This ain't the football. This ain't the Pee Wee Part 1 team where you can just sit on the bench and don't do no work and get a fucking reward, man. Shit, you got to get out here and show thy faith by thy works, man. So if you don't have any works, how you going to show that you have faith? All right. You say you believe, but you're not showing it, man.
Yeah, and that's the truth. A lot of our people, especially 2/3 in particular, they say they believe, but when you use the measuring stick, the scriptures, you find out like your measurements is off. You ain't as level and or is sound as you say you are. Why? Because you look at their action. They still celebrate the traditions, the philosophies, and the beliefs of man of this we're gonna say this kingdom. They don't stand for the Lord. So what you think finna happen when Yahweh Shai show up? He go, when they were like, didn't I do it? What Yahweh Shai gonna say? Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. I never knew you. Right, like, bro, I don't know you, bro. Come on, bro. You know how Jake is. When Jake don't know somebody, bro, I don't know you, bro. You just gonna have to feel how you feel and think how you think. I don't know you. Going on exit stage left for me real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. You don't know me. You know of me, but shit, you don't know me.
Come on.
What you say? Yo play yoga?
Yeah.
Come on. Matthew 5.
Matthew 5 and 13.
Come on.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 13. It says, ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men.
Come on, man. So, hey, that's why the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, whether you be cold or hot, man, he shit, choose a side, you know? So with that being said, matter of fact, you can start from that one more time, from the top from that one more time.
This is back at Matthew chapter 5, verse 13. It says, ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt has lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Come on, man. And salt is a salt is a strong substance, a strong seasoning, man. So with that being said, the purpose of salt is to enhance everything else around it, man. So if you're not out here enhancing everything else around you, far as the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai endowed us with this truth, and you're not out here spreading it, man. You're not spreading that savor all around the four corners of the earth, because like the scripture says, once this gospel is preached all around the four corners, then shall this end come, man. So with that being said, we have to spread that savor, that salt of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, being the spirit, the doctrine, all around these four corners of the earth. Why? So this place can get seasoned. Why? So it can get savored. So it can be savory, rather.
Savory, that's the season.
Yeah, there you go, season, you know.
But savory also go hand in hand with season. It's just like I said, if the salt loses its flavor, the salt loses its season, what use is it? We have examples of that. The church, I call them a church of Noob Saibot. If you play Mortal Kombat, Noob Saibot, he got on all black. Who wear all black? We're not saying no names. Purple shirt Power Rangers. Who wear all purple? You already know who they are. they don't have no savor. They don't have no season.
We gotta mention these niggas. Shit, ISUPK, IUIC. Shit,
you know what I'm saying? They don't have
mention them, boys.
They don't have no savor. They don't have no season. So guess what? They are henceforth good for nothing but to be thrown away and trodden down on the foot. Just imagine you done cooked this nice meal. You done cooked everything good and it's smelling good and everything. You might have one or two things. You're like, you know what? You taste it like, okay, it tastes good, but I need a little bit of salt in that. And you get some salt and you chick that salt in there and then you stir it up and you eat it and it still tastes the same. You're going to throw that salt away, man. What the hell? You're going to throw the salt away because it ain't no good. Same thing with that applies to now. You got to have that salt. You got to have that savor. You got to have that flavor. You got to have that season.
Facts.
Being an example.
Facts. Come on, man, because, hey, shit, by you not being out here spreading that seasoning everywhere, shit, hey, that's you taking your hand away from the plow, man. So if you're not out here savoring the earth anymore, shit, hey, what's the use of this empty goddamn salt shaker? Shit, throw it away.
God. Like, come on, for real. Like, just imagine, again, the analogy. You got salt, and you get ready to use it, and you sprinkle some of it on your food, and you shake it on your food, and it don't do nothing. Your food still tastes exactly the same. I done put all this salt on and nothing. What you gonna do? You gonna throw that salt away naturally. Same thing if you was thirsty and you wanted some water and it's hot outside and you go to a water fountain, the water hot. You gonna spit that water out.
Good.
Cause it ain't doing no justice for you. Same thing with salt. What, you was good on that, Timothy? That was it?
Yeah, I was about to say that was the whole 13.
Con.
So come, man. Hey, shit. If it's no use of you, shit. Hey, that's why, shit. Hey, you perfect. Yeah, you a salt shaker. All right. You can't overfill the salt shaker, so you have a certain amount of salt inside that salt shaker, man. So with that being said, the next precept is Luke chapter 14, and I'll start at verse 28. So by you having this certain amount of salt in you, shit, you got to be able to understand and map out how you're gonna disperse this salt around the four corners, man. Meaning how are you gonna spread it out without going out? How you gonna put all this salt out everywhere without overdoing it somewhere, man? And then I say overdoing it too as well, man, because the brother that we were speaking to the other day, shit, he was like, yeah, man, such and such used to be the main one pushing the truth, man. The main one pushing the truth. Shit, now he back in the world. That's crazy. He say that shit embarrassing, you know. Hey, that shit kind of did something to me, man. You know, hey, so that's why we also have to be in a humble state, man. Why? Because it's the Lord Yahweh Basham Yahushua that gives the increase and that gives the decrease, man. He's the one. Hey, shit, man. Hey, he's the one that gives it all, and he's the one that takes it all, man. So, we have to constantly be. Constantly be humble within this truth, man.
Mm-hmm. Counting the cost. You know, like Elder Apostle Tahar, as he says, you got to count the cost so that you don't run out of steam and you don't run out of gas. You know, and that's really a scary thing. Like you came to the Lord, you are none with joy, you sprung up, you learn, you know. I used to use the term like with the precept kings and stuff like that. It's like you got, and then next thing you know, you back into the world, you ain't even thinking about the Lord. Bro, that's scary.
Come on.
You not being an example like the Lord calls you to be.
You don't want to be that example, a worldly example, man. Hey, shit, because that's going to be an example of how to be destroyed, man. You know, at the end of the day, shit, man, I'll never forget the analogy that the brother from Men of Valor back, like when I first got into the truth, man, hey, shit, the Lord Yahweh Basham Yahushua, he done laid this blueprint out for you, man. He done showed you what to do. We finna go here, we finna go there. We gonna hit this flow, we going 4 deep. We finna take him, you grab this, you grab that. You stay in this corner, you stay in that corner. He done laid out the whole plan to you, man. And then once we get to the damn destination to actually fulfill the plan and you back out, oh shit, man! Hey, the Lord, I done showed you all my plan, man, and you ain't down with it no more. I got to take you up out of here.
Yeah, bro. It's like this. It's literally like a gang. You know, I'm gonna use that analogy as a gang. Like back to the 20s, like the 1920s and the 1930s type of gang. Like once you in, you in. Ain't no out. You want out, you out. And I ain't saying like you out of like, okay, you out of life. Like blood in, blood out. Especially when you especially when you doing like you partaking in what is it? These Passovers. That's like a renewing of your covenant and your vows to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. You're showing the importance and how important it is, and you're showing your belief and your faith in Yahushua and what he did when he was here. You're showing the importance of that. And you back away.
Oh, we'll have to. He go back your ass all the way.
Yeah, bro. For real, you hit reverse. He gonna reverse you right, but he gonna reverse you back to where you came from, the earth.
Reverse, there is. This is Luke chapter 14, and I'm gonna start at verse 28. All right, so that's why you got to make sure that you have enough gas in the tank, and you got to make sure that you map out the correct route in order for you to fulfill and complete your whole route that the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai has given you to push forth this truth, man. All right, this is Luke 14:28. It says, "For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it?" Damn, do I got enough bricks? Do I got enough plaster? You know, do I got
to like you for the light, and keep cutting off, you know. I'm gonna keep cutting it back on. Go ahead.
What the damn thing called with the little bubble in it to make sure stuff?
Oh, the level.
Yeah, there you go.
Leveler. Yeah.
Make sure you got the level, you know. Hey, so you want to make sure that you have everything that you need in order to fulfill this mission that the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai sent us out on, man.
You gotta have all the tools.
Like you. Oh no, you good. Shit, if not, shit, you just, hey, look, man, what I got? Shit, fuck it, hey. You trying to open rent for shit now. You get a car and shit. Not knowing that, hey, shit, you got to pace yourself within this thing, man. Hey, shit, if the spirit on you, the spirit on you, man. Not saying take it slow and generous, but, hey, shit, just.
This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Con.
Look at it that way. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Those who run marathons, they are distance runners.
Con.
They run for long distances for a long time. You come out, you break out on a sprint, oh yeah, you're going to be done a quarter ways through the race. You're going to be through.
Con.
And again, that falls into a scary thing.
Con.
That's scary to rot all this work or to do and then you're not.
Con.
I don't want to be there because I ain't trying to suffer the judgment of the Lord. Like in any argument that's just truly sincere, I want them to continue too.
Con. Facts.
You know? But if the Lord say, hey, you ain't doing what I want you to do, and he move you out the way, guess what? Sirach. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that, oh, I went off because of the Lord, because that's just going to make the Heavenly Father mad at you, because he has no need for a sinful man, just roughly paraphrasing that. I forget where it's at directly, but I know it's in Sirach. You know, so you can't be blaming the Lord if you done something. Oh, well, I went off because of the Lord. Because the Lord ain't got, again, he don't have a need for a sinful man. And we know what a sinful man is. A sinful man is one that transgresses the laws, the statutes, and the commandments of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. So that's why we, in Psalms, we act, you know what I'm saying? What are the Psalms where it say, take not thy Holy Spirit from us?
Oh, yeah, that's the last precept, 51 and 10.
Yeah. So that's a prayer. That's a legit prayer. King David prayed this prayer. And that's something we need to pray as well, so that we can continue to be an example.
Go on. And just to add on too, man, what the brother just said, not to take away from the marathon part, but hey, well, it's the same thing, but look at it like a triathlon too. It's a marathon. It's gonna be long distance.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna have times where, oh shit, hey, nah, man, hey, I know I excel in this right here. Then shit, I can be able to kind of coach it a little bit right here. You know what? Not you mapping everything out. Why? Because hey, within this truth, hey, man, you're gonna have like Apostle Hall said, man. Hey, you have years where nothing happens. Then you have years. You have times where shit. Years happen, things that could happen in years happen in moments, man. Yeah. You know?
And then also again, doing this walk, there'll be times where you're gonna be cruising and groove. You're gonna think, oh, boy, I'm sliding and gliding, but it's good. Next thing you know, that test come, next thing you know, you swerving all everywhere, just giving analogies, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, but that's what it is. But the Lord says it's gonna be ups and downs, smiles and frowns.
Come on.
You know?
Facts. verse 29 of Luke 14. It says, less happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish, it shall slack you, and is not able to finish it. All that behold it begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. Hey, Con, man, and when the younger brother said that the other day, man, he was like, yeah, man, that shit embarrassing. Like, that's all I could think about, man. You know, this precept right here, you know. Like that one building going down to Orlando. Shit, I know that shit on the left-hand side. I don't know if it's built, they done finally finished it now, but growing up, man, that shit was always there and never finished. I think it was like a hospital or something like that. I think they did finish it, like 20 years later, you know? So with that being said, even with that, man, shit, hey, if it's 20 years later, make sure within them 20 years, you goddamn putting a lesson up on the internet or something that's 30 seconds long or something, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You doing the work, again, going back to being that example, you know, and also showing the Lord that you serious.
Go.
Because he the main one you got to prove this to. Because other people like, we believe in Yahweh Shemashah, they going to see your works. God. You Chulins, they going to see it. That's why it says, going back into what that was, 1 Timothy.
God.
Yeah, they going to see the works. And then 1 Peter. They going to see the works. They going to see it. All you got to do is just stay the course and stand on your square and be that example. We're going to have family, friends, people that just not going to be dealing because they don't like that we've turned away from the world and turned to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So they're going to act weird. They're going to act funny. Let them. Yeah, it bothers you. It's going to bother you. It's going to get on your nerves. You're going to sense it through the spirit. But guess what? Just keep moving forward. It's aggravating now. It's going to get on your nerves. It might even mess with you for a couple of days or a few months. How it depends on who you are as a person, how you deal with things. But that's an indication and an indicator of, like, I must be doing something right when it comes down to Yahweh Shemashah. I must be doing right because whatever, you know.
Cool.
That was it on that? You want that revelation?
I gonna read this last one. Verse 31 of Luke 14. It says, or what king goeth to make war against another king, sitteth not down first and consulteth whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000. Shit, you outnumbered by double, man. It's 2 to 1. You know? Or else, while the other is yet great way off, he sendeth an ambassador and desire of conditions of peace. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciple. So come, man, hey, shit, you gotta be fully 10 toes down for the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Shit, you can't be running out of the way of the wits for women, for jobs, for whatever the case may be, cutting your beard and shit. Like, that shit is wild, man.
Yeah. And Lord, he pay attention to all of that, bro. He pay attention to the small, intricate things, bro. He pay attention to it. Oh, yeah, you cut your beard to work on this job. Like, it's a difference if, you know what I'm saying, you got a bush and you walk around looking like a for real lion and you can cut it short. Ain't no problem with that, but like shaving your shit all the way off to where you can see your skin, you bald in your face. Like, bro, like, the Lord see that. So that means, guess what that do? That go into trimming your ways to seek love in this world. You're supposed to be unapologetically you, especially when it come down to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Just period. Like, I'm me. Like, I'm who the Lord want me to be. This who the Lord, I'm being him. I'm being that person. I don't think I'm nobody, but who the Lord say I am.
Gone.
And if anything not anything, but if anybody got a problem with it, oh, well, man, I'm finna do according to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. I'm finna continue being an example.
Gone. Hey, verse 34 going to a different, like, conversation, though, but it says, salt is good, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be seasoned? Just going back what we were saying earlier, man. What's the purpose of it, man? This shit bland. Throw it out.
Yeah, for real. Again, you got some food, some good food. You cooked it. You probably put some seasoning and other stuff in it to bring it to flavor, but you might still need that little pinch of salt. You might still need that. and then you like, okay, you think everything, you like, okay, and you, that's salt, and then you eat it and it's still trash, you gonna throw that salt away. You gonna be like, what the, you gonna toss it, because like, why I don't even got you? Like, I don't even need you if you ain't gonna make my food taste good.
God.
Same thing with the Lord, like, man, you ain't pushing my narrative.
God. That was it on that.
God. Revelation 3.
God.
This is Revelation 3 and 15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither, and this was, I thought about this precept earlier today when I was listening to Elder Apostle Hart, one of his lessons, and then the elder brother Malcolm. It says, Revelation 3 and 15, it says, I know thy works, that thou art neither hot. So like him, read that again. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Gone. And shit, man, that's how it all started, man. Shit, you know, well, that's how it started, you know. The brothers was shit, they'll start slowly pushing themselves away. They pretty much push themselves away, man. They'll push themselves away. Oh yeah, man, shit, I got this, I got that to do. Hey, man, first thing first, where a man treasures is, where a man heart is, that's where his treasures should be also, man. That's where his treasures will be also. So with that being said, hey man, if you focus on the world, that's where your mind at. You trying to build up treasures and riches in the world, shit, your mind in the world, man. If you storing up those heavenly riches up in the Shemayim, man, hey shit, that's where your lahab is, man. Trying to get up there in the Shemayim, man. You know, hey shit, that's where we storing everything at. You know why? Because moth and rust doth not corrupt up there, man. All this shit down here is gonna be destroyed, you know. All this is temporal, you know. But yet, shit, hey, you got 2/3. You got some people that went back to the beggarly elements, man. They the dog that returned to the vomit. All right, they got rid of the impurity. You don't want to get rid of impurities, right? You don't want to throw them up and then fuck. Damn, I missed that shit. And go back and gobble up the damn impurity, the throw up that you just got rid of, man. You know, shit. You do a damn parasite cleanse and shit. You shit out the damn parasites and go in the toilet, gobbling up in the toilet, man. What sense is that? Why you done got healthy? Now you want to go back and eat shit, you know?
For real. And for those who do that, it's just like going to that analogy where like when the man before he came into the truth, how he had some demon on him or whatever, and then the Lord clean us up, and now that house is swept and clean, and whatever it was that go all around the four corners of the earth and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go back where I was at, and they come back and find the house swept and clean, but nothing is dwelling there. You ain't got Yahweh Bashim Yahushai there. You know, you ain't doing what you supposed to do. Guess what? That man is going to be worse off than he was from the beginning, because that same spirit going to get 8-7 other mother demons to come in. Now you way worse than you was from the beginning. So that's why, and that kind of fault, I ain't gonna say kind of, it goes into it being impossible for a man to come back to the Lord after he done seen that the Lord is good. It becomes hard because of the things of this world. Choking the life, choking the word, choking the scriptures, choking the truth out of them, because he's caught up on these things right here. It's like, bro, this world, it's like building a house of cards on sand.
God.
It don't take nothing but some wind to blow that house of cards down, and then you building the foundation on, your foundation is sand. All it takes is some water to come through. That foundation will washed away.
God, thanks. You got some more on that?
I read it. I can read it again.
Oh no, you good if you brought it out.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, cool.
You got the last one, Psalms 51.
Come on. Yeah, this Psalms 51, and I'm gonna start from verse 9. So come, man. Hey, shit. That's why. Hey, this is being in this truth is a humbling thing, man. You see things. Shit. Hey, if they ain't in the videos or the pictures, that's because shit. Hey, they ain't with us no more, man.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go back to it. It's really a scary thing, man. It really is. Like, it really is a scary thing, because I'm just speaking from experience. I remember when there were certain brothers in the camp when I joined. For the most part, the majority of those brothers that I seen then are still here, like the brother Arakar, like the brother Amawan, you know, Khan, Halayim like Yahweh Shemel Shah. But there was some brothers that when I joined, they was here. They not here no more. I can't speak before I joined, but after I joined, I can speak about that. Because I seen those brothers and they not doing the work of the Lord. They not. I don't know what they doing, but they not being examples of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai in this earth as we would. And that's scary, bro. Like I don't want to go back to the world, bro. I ain't got nothing to go back to the world to. Ain't nothing there for me.
God.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing there. So it's like I would rather be an example of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai than to go back to the world. Period.
Gone. Facts, man. Ain't nothing out there for you.
Nothing. Like, who made that song, These Hoes Ain't Got Nothing For You?
I think the way you said it, you must be talking about these hoes out here for everybody.
Nah, these hoes ain't got nothing for you.
Oh, shit.
Like these hoes ain't got nothing for you. I forget who it was. I don't know if I was Gucci or whoever. But this world ain't got nothing for you. It ain't had sugar and iced tea for you in the beginning. We thought it did, but it really didn't.
Hey, man, damn. Hey, shit. Hey, Israel is like a comely and delicate woman, man. We married to the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Shit, you want to go back to the streets that bad, you know? Hey, shit, you in a committed relationship right now, man, being treated perfectly. So yeah, you want to go back to the streets, get used and abused, you know?
Yeah, and the streets don't love nobody. And that's a saying for people who be in the streets or done been in the streets long enough to know, but the streets don't love nobody.
Come. This is Psalms chapter 51, and I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, hide thy face from my sins and blot out all my iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me.
God.
Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit. Then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. Deliver me from blood guiltness, O Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, thy God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness, man. So come, man, and that's what we ought to be saying, man. That's what we constantly hey, we need. I can't even put a number on how many times we need to say that, man. But hey, just have that in your la'ah that hey, shit, it's really a blessing, a gift, in order to have this truth, in order to have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. I don't know how to put it, but man, hey, I literally like remember me like transitioning from the world to the truth, you know? Reading like damn, you know, I was like, damn, I was going to church. I'm like, shit, everybody talk about reading this, reading that. You know what, I'm gonna go read it. Shit, when I read it, wasn't able to understand it, man. Shit, prayed about it. Hey, shit, it wasn't right then and there, but you know, hey, the Lord is always on time. So when that proper time came, hey, shit, I just sat down again. I was like, you know what? I'm going to read something again. I'm going to go in it again. I started getting like little bits, like maybe like 1 or 2 precepts out of the whole 2-3 chapters that I just read. But, you know, hey, that was a beginning, man. And I was thankful for that, man. And then next thing, you know, I was brought across the path of some good brothers, man. The Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai was using, still using to this day, man.
That's just... Like me growing up, I grew up in a church, you know, quote unquote church. I used to always open up the Proverbs, but I couldn't understand it, even as a child. I'm 8, 9 years old trying to read Proverbs. I don't understand a lick, and I used to get mad because I didn't understand. It's like why I'm going to church doing all this and I can't understand this book. God. You know, I used to literally walk around with a Bible. But I didn't open it and I didn't read it. Why? Because I didn't understand. It's like I'm not finna read anything I don't understand. But after we're gonna say after about 30 years of being on this earth, the Lord, he opened my heart up. He touched me and woke me up. And then when I first read my first precept in Proverbs and I realized that that's what it meant, man, I was so happy. I was glad. I was like, oh. So, you know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, like when I first joined it, the voice just as clear. Stay around the books of wisdom. Cool.
Facts.
Cool. So like Proverbs, Sirach in particular, that's my favorite book. Sirach, that's my favorite book. And it helped me a lot. Me personally, it helped me a lot. You know, and then I sit back and think, like, man, I wish I'd have knew this then, but it's a time and a place for everything. So the Lord so it was certain things that had to happen for me to learn this. And once I came to the realization, I was like, I wish I would have known this before. Because it's like, now I'm thinking like, man, I could have been a better example. But like now, it is what it is now, you know? So it's like, I know now, so it's like, hey, better late than never.
Facts.
God. So it's like when we come to the Lord, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say, here it says, hide thy face from my sins and blot out mine iniquity. Don't remember. Not telling the Lord to forget, but like, don't emphasize on that. You know, like blot that out. Like, help me to be better, and don't, you know, because just imagine the Lord was always recalling what we did wrong, even though we're trying to do right. That'll demoralize you like a mug. And this is what King David was saying. He was like, blot these things out. Don't remember them. Cast, you know what I'm saying? Forget them. Forgive me. You know? And he says, creating me a clean heart, meaning make me better. Make me over. Like the gospel song, Lord, make me over. You know? Renew a right spirit within me. Make me righteous. And that's what the Lord has done. And that's what the Lord is doing for his men. And for the Aquathim that believe too. And the little babies. He got little babies that believe too. Little children that for real believe. And then again it says, don't take away, don't cast me not away from thy presence. I mean, don't take your presence from me. Don't take your spirit from me. Because we don't have nothing. If the Lord take our spirit, guess what? You effectively, proverbially dead. And which is going to transition to a physical finishing with all your living.
God. You got a precept?
Nah, I was just...
Come on, I'm about to say I can end it with this one.
Go ahead. Come
on. This is Sirach chapter 6. And I'm going to start at verse 26. All right, this is Sirach 6 and 26. It says, come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power. Search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go. And who is that her referring to? Wisdom, man. Hey, you want to hold on to this truth, man. You got to hold on to it tight. You got to pray to the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that you'll be able to guard, Shamar, protect this truth, that he protects you within this truth, man. You know? Hey, cause shit, it's the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that gives the increase, that gives the decrease, man. And shit, hey, what's easily given can be easily taken away.
Exactly.
Got anything to say?
No, just I will expound on your point a little bit. What's easily given can be easily taken away, which should also put the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in you. It should be like, just as easily as you got this, it can be taken away should the Lord so allow or decide to. So that puts you in a position, in a place of reverence and fear. And in that, it makes you be an example of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It causes you to be an example of living right, of not doing certain things. Because you got a lot of cats that'll pass go. They'll pass go quick. You got a lot of habitual line steppers. They going too far all the time.
Yeah. They ain't gonna pass go and collect $200. $200. They gonna collect 200 million missiles.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I'm not trying to catch no flack from the Lord. Like, man, come on. A man run up, I ain't scared of no man, bro. Like, it is what it is. But when it come down to the Lord, he throw phantom punches, and your arm's too short to box with him. So guess what? You going down. Ain't no withstanding his wrath and be like, oh yeah, the Lord, he judged me, but I'm good. I'm still standing. No, ain't nobody been able to tell that story. People might have got scuffed up and roughed up. The Lord, like, I just put some pain on you so you'll understand. Like, I ain't nobody to be playing with. You know what I'm saying? But like, for like when the Lord come through with a judgment, oh yeah, it's pretty much game over, man. You done. Ain't no extra mans. Ain't no I'm put in another quarter or two. No, ain't none of that. You through. So it's best to be an example of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
While you can, when you can.
Con. Now we ain't out here saying just to be casting your pearls before swine and wasting your breath.
Con.
But be an example, man. Be an example.
Con, the way that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua said, not in your own way.
Yeah.
There's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Con.
And then with that being said, should I just make this quick point? And that's how a lot of them is, man. Oh yeah, man, I ain't a part of the camp no more, but I'm out here teaching the truth from my own way. The Lord got me doing it this way.
Yeah.
No. You doing it that way.
Exactly.
This is the God.
So yeah. I ain't got no other remarks.
Con, all right. So, man, with that being said, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And once again, we want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son of their proper true names. Kal,
Halayim,
La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amah. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also to our elders as well, down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala, Camp Mahara 1. Salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. Hey, Shalom, man. Keep pushing. We're almost out of here. Shalom, DTA.
Shalom.
Hey, Slacky for that intro early, too. Shalom.